Honestly, how terrifying would that be, visuals, if that was the last thing you said, like the last thing you seen before you died was just, oh, it's a cute and cuddly sloth. Because he's got that sort of like, sort of shit going on. I wonder if can I tie you around your, that's your ass. Yes. Can't quite tie him around his arm. My neck's either too fat or his arm's too short. Oh, it looks like he's giving us naughty way, baby. It's alright, baby. So, burping the baby. If you're a visual and you have a kid and you're like, Dan, can you just hold my baby a sec? And it needs burped, it'll be one of them. Burp the baby! Burps the baby! The baby's been burped! Quite interestingly, if you're watching this on the Saturday it's uploaded, yesterday I was someone's best man at a wedding. I know, shocking, right? Oh, Jesus Christ, I hurt my heart. Get back here, Stev. His name is Steve, but I call him Stev. Me and B are such a cute couple. Like, isn't this cute? Will you be my Valentine? Cute Teddy. Oh, yeah. Will you be my Valentine? Jesus Christ. Where the fuck's my coffee? Where's my coffee there? Did a ghost move it? Haunted. Hello, visuals. I've got the cup open. Where's the fucking bit? Hello, visuals. Welcome back to the channel. It is the Visual Guys News. And again, still Christmas, but to be fair, we won't have Chris all weekend, by the way, visuals. Heading into the next two podcasts after this because he's moving house this weekend because he's a big boy. I'm a best man at a wedding because I'm playing big boy for the weekend. When really I'm a fucking idiot. It's really weird. I've just reminded me there because that smile thing I've just did. Like I follow a lot of shit on like Instagram and Facebook about like, MMA and sports and shit. And I'll sit there and I'll watch like, you know, Ronaldo's best Champions League goals and the next top 10 knockouts in UFC. Then all of a sudden a video will come up of some person, usually a girl singing that song, If I Smile with My Teeth, and I'm like, I didn't ask to see this. Like, nobody's going to watch this video that's not asked because I'm a fat, annoying retard. But what the fuck? No one, you know, so I'm scrolling through like, knockout, go, and then, that's my teeth, and I'm like, what the fuck? If I was to question like what people really watch for entertainment, especially short form entertainment, then I was like, I can't really question anything because I'm contradicting myself because people come along and watch this. If I smile, my teeth. Right, it is the news, visuals, and what's our rundowns? I can't remember. Should we just roll into story number one, or I ramble on for too long? You are getting very sleepy. You are getting very sleepy. Oh my god, sleepy, sloopoo. Like a sleuth. Sleuths like to sleep, don't they? This is a slack off. Alright, mate, I come back from the outback. And this raging sloth tried to take me boner, so I had to kill him. I went to Bendigo and I found a sloth trying to get me boner, so I killed him. The sloth tried to get me boner. He tried to give me corona while I had a boner, so I killed him and made him into a hat. What's that, love? I said the sloth tried to give me corona while I had a boner in Bendigo, so I killed him. Right, we'll run into the first story of the week, visuals, because it is. Oh no, yeah, tell you what, this isn't a really funny story. This is a more. Can you somebody clarify? Because I'm too lazy to read into the story because on first glance it just sounds absolutely pathetic. But MGK and Conor McGregor at the MTV Awards got into some beef. Obviously on paper Conor McGregor smashes his face in. MGK is a very tall, skinny, weird, very feminine looking person. If anybody was going to be threatening me, and well, if MGK was threatening me, he would be on my top list of people I wouldn't mind threatening me because I honestly fancy my chances against him. He looks like a skeleton. I mean, his cheekbones are really out there. I'm not scared of MGK. But so anyway, they kicked off, and what I've written down is so far from what I can tell just from headlines is there was some sort of drama. Conor McGregor chucked a drink at him because MGK refused to take a picture with him. That surely can't be the full story. There has to be more of that. Conor McGregor surely went like, MGK, can I have a fucking picture? And MGK's like, sure, boy, but not with me. I don't want one. McGregor's like, well, if okay, then drink and then I'll chuck a punch. There has to be more to it than that. I have also heard somebody at work did say it was because Conor McGregor was messaging Megan Fox, something like that, and MGK was like, I don't want you taking a picture with him because he was trying to message you or some shit. But yes, visuals, can you clear that up? That's just kind of pathetic. Seeing as this is the world of entertainment, this is supposed to be entertainment. I thought I'd bring that up because it's a weird old story. I'd never expect to see McGregor at the MTV Awards, and I wouldn't expect him to kick off with MGK. That's your story number one. And as soon as we're not quite there yet, but we're nearly at the spoopy season, and in honour of Chris not being here, he hasn't been here for months for the news, I thought I'd do this because Chris used to always try to offer you visuals jobs, pretty cool jobs. So I found another one by Financial Buzz. Basically, they'll pay you $1,300 to watch 13 horror films in 10 days. Now, these are horror films from like low budget, indie sort of films. You watch all of them, you give them the rate, say this bit was scary, that film was scary, this film wasn't so much scary, and they can put their own festival on with feedback and only using the best and most scariest films. But what a job that is. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're like me and you're an absolute pathetic excuse of a man, you will be terrified, you'll be shitting. Why have I still got sleep in my head? But you can sit and watch 13 horror films in 10 days and get paid $1,300. What's that, like £12.94, something like that? Come on, that's a pretty cool job. And visuals, this one applies to me. You can't really tell when my hair's like this, but I have massive cold. We can't even really tell that. I have oh, there you can see that. I have massive cul-de-sacs, and I'm gonna get one of them bald because I've always worn hats, always. I don't know if that's helped with the top bit of my hair. I've got one of them things. If my hair's really short, you can probably see it a lot better. Like my hair is thinning. I will be bald in a not long. At the minute, get away with it slightly. I think eventually I will be a Chris and be a bald man. I've spoken about this before. I'm not insecure about it. Oh, don't give a shit. But there is, when I get there, there is a bald festival taking place. Well, if actually at the time of recording it took place this time, or last night, Friday, from what I read it was Friday, apparently there's a legendary club, underground club in New York called Rubold Club. Never heard of it. But there's a national beautiful bald day, you know, honouring the likes of Jason Statham and The Rock. If you're bald, you could be honoured at this underground, legendary, famous nightclub. I don't know if it's free entry for bald people or whatever, but Chris is alright at the minute. At the minute, they'll say, well, you're stretching it a bit, pal. You're getting there, but you're not quite there. I don't know, but bald people, you should feel honoured now. No longer is it a bad thing to be bold. Bold is the new brave. That should be a new Davidoff Gucci Cavani. Cavani's a football player. Advert. You know, bold is the new brave is the new bold. Bold is the new brave. For our final story visuals, I don't know if it's a true story, and again, I've mentioned this before. I'm thinking about starting a podcast, hopefully sometime soon, with two lads from work, two absolute legends who I adore with all my heart. They're two of the best people I've ever met. One's an absolute doylem, and the other's even more of a doylem. But one's what we call a specky weirdo. I mean, don't get us wrong. People might say, it sounds like you're bullying him. He gives it just as well as he takes it. We give loads to him, he gives loads back. Like, he is a savage sometimes with me. I've been called all sorts. It's just funny. I'm not asked. You can't offend me. I'm not bothered. But anyway, he tells these crazy, weird, mental stories. And this particular story, I don't know if it's true. But if it's not true, I don't know why you would say it. Because he did say, oh, no, I'm only joking. But I don't know if he's saying it out of regret. I won't say his name just yet, even though it's Specky Boy. And hopefully you will see him on a podcast anyway where it's going to get brought up and go into more detail. We can actually ask him questions about it and stuff. But this story is quite interesting. Right, Premier League season's just recently started. We played West Ham's first game of the season, got beat 4-2, but that's besides the point. He was there at the game. Apparently, he went to seek the services of an adult or professional pleasure giver. A prostitute. I thought I was doing so well and not breaking up. I'm going to have to get through the story. He said he went to go find a prostitute, as you do, and he paid £70 to spend 15 minutes with a prostitute. Now, nothing of him happened with her. This is a comic book channel, and the story where I'm about to go, this is a comic book channel. We unbox Pokemon cards. And because all throughout the day, he kept asking everybody, have you ever tongue punched a fart box? Meaning, have you ever had your tongue up a bumhole? Tongue punched a fart box. This is real crack from my place of work. This is the kind of conversations that get brought up. And he says, well, I went to find a prostitute, and my little man wouldn't work on the occasion, on the day. So I asked if I could just sit and lick her bum for 15 minutes for 70 quid. This is what he did. Some of you might be thinking this is vulgar. I find this hilarious. Instead of trying to find a way around his parts not working, because I mean, don't get us wrong, I've been there. That was his first thing to go to. Was, oh, you're going panic. Can I lick your bum? I don't know if it's true. He said the story to the other lad, who hopefully you'll see on the podcast, and I can eventually start saying the names as opposed to the other lad. But he goes, oh no, I was only joking, I was taking the piss. Not really, I was just seeing if you'd react to it. But yeah, I don't know if you're going to say that, because I'm a prick, okay? If you tell me any real shit that shouldn't be said, I can keep a secret to the grave. But not if it's weird, funny stuff. You should never tell me weird, funny stuff like that, because I am a foghorn. I will go around work and tell everybody everything, because I expect the same to happen to me. If something embarrassing and weird happens to me, I expect it to be blasted across the world, because I think everything should be made a giggle of. So if you say shit like that, I'm spreading it everywhere, and he knows this. So why would you say that for me to then go around the WhatsApp group and go around working out telling everybody this? Did Specky Boy at work fucking tongue punch a fart box? I'm guessing we will never actually know. Anyway, with that all being said, it's time for the sports and weather. And we're going to go on to sports first. I think it's usually always sports first. I can't remember where. I'm going to tell you the truth. Visuals all hamster related. Here's some hamster gifts. Sports.
Sports! Yeah! Whatever! Fuck you!
Here's a hamster doing something completely unrelated to sports. I think. The weather. And off his weather. Here's a hamster doing some stuff that's unrelated to weather. Again, I think. I'm pretty shit at this job, aren't I? Alas, we all know what that means. It is time for Dan's happy ending where we go away. Now, because I don't know which hamster gif I'm going to use, I can't give too much of a backstory. Let's just say me and my mate Hermit, the other hamster, got a bit frisky. Why am I saying we got frisky with a hamster? What a dick I am. It raw, whatever it is I've fucking got. What an art. I could just delete that and not put it up online. Because I'm a fucking weirdo, I will. Roll the intro, here's a hamster.
A Dan's happy ending!
Bam, bam, bam. There's a hamster doing a hamster thing. Bam, bam, bam. There's a hamster doing a hamster thing. Bam, bam, bam. There's a hamster doing a hamster thing. Bam, bam, bam. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Hamster. Visuals, that was this week's edition of the news. If you did enjoy, boosky, let me know in the comments below. Actually, no, don't worry about liking. Don't worry about subscribing, right? Okay, that's not important. Is the final story true or false? We kind of need to know. We don't know yet. We need to know. Is it true or is it false? Let me know in the comments below, because that's some fucked up weird shit regardless. Visuals, that was the Visual Guys news. Hopefully you enjoyed. And visuals, remember to always keep being and keep on keep it